Theatrephonic presents H.S. Flume by Emmeline Braefield.
Good afternoon and welcome to Newstime. As public support for the High-Speed 2 railway scheme plummets, a new proposal has been put before Parliament by Transport Secretary Patrick McLaughlin, and it has caused quite a stir. While Mr McLaughlin remains in Parliament, Fiona Richardson, the design leader from No Facts Needed Limited, the company running the development of this new proposal, is joining us live in the studio. Good afternoon, Ms. Richardson.
Good afternoon.
Can you walk us through the government's new proposals presented in Parliament today?
Yes, of course. We've spent the last 2 months contemplating alternatives to the HS2, which would be cheaper and more acceptable to the people of Britain. This afternoon, we presented the HS Flume to Parliament.
HS Flume? Mm-hmm. What exactly is that?
It all began during a campaigning canvass visit within Mr McLaughlin's Stafford constituency, which includes Alton Towers. Now, one of the most popular rides at the theme park is the log flume. During the third go on the ride, it suddenly struck the team. One of the main objections to HS2 are that, 1, it wouldn't be as high speed as previously believed, and 2, it would require a lot of compulsory purchases of land across the route, including greenbelt areas. What if we could develop a method of transport between London and Manchester which didn't require much land occupation and could be guaranteed to be smooth and fast and, most importantly, fun? How about a log flume? We have since created designs which would revolutionise modern transport. A giant log flume from Manchester to London and back, with the opportunity to disembark at Birmingham and potentially some other specially selected locations. Now, the HS Flume has a number of...
Sorry to interrupt, Ms. Richardson. Did you say that you're proposing to build a giant log flume from Manchester to London?
Why, yes, of course, yes.
So, will your commuters be getting in logs for their journey? Will cagoules come with the ticket?
Oh, no, don't be silly, don't be ridiculous. No, we have teamed up with Jeremy Clarkson to create a new high-speed canal boat. Due to its streamlined design, we will safely reach speeds of 200 miles an hour while passengers can work or relax inside. We will also be able to organise freight boats for commercial use, which will be sent overnight. And Jeremy has completely signed up to the process as part of his bid for Parliament and has been extremely dynamic with his ideas.
Yes, Mr. Clarkson has always been known for his inventiveness. How do you plan to get the proposal accepted by MPs and objection groups?
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. No. There are a number of benefits to this method of transport. Fuel usage will be taken down to a minimum, making the HS Flume extremely environmentally friendly. All we will need are pumps to lift the water to the top of the flume and the motorised ratchet system for the canal boats. We believe that we can utilise wind turbines or solar panels at the top of the flume to provide most of the power requirements.
And how high would the flume have to be to gain speeds of 200 miles per hour?
Well, early research carried out by our specialist team at No Facts Needed Limited indicated that the log flume would need to be 3 miles high at the start in order to gain the speed required. Now, obviously, this is rather too high, so using some very clever engineering, we have managed to minimise the height to only 1 mile at each lift hill.
And how many lift hills will there be?
We will have them at each disembarkation station, so we expect to have 4 or 5.
4 or 5 stops? Will this not slow down the journey?
Now you're forgetting the very clever engineering that No Facts Needed Limited has been implementing. We have also been factoring in wind, temperature, bird splat constraints, and feel that this is a very, very viable venture.
I'm sorry, bird splat constraints.
Yes, this is what we nicknamed the research made into the likelihood of birds flying into the flume. But we've actually found that with our design, we will be able to minimise this number and, in fact, reduce the number of animal deaths compared to those of that on the railway. While we're onto the environment, by the way, the flume could potentially be used as a fantastic form of irrigation. The water spilled along the route would be fantastic for crop growth. Besides this, there is a massive touristic benefit to the HS Flume, the highest flume ride in the world. It has the potential to make billions of pounds for the British economy.
And how much is it to cost the British economy to build?
Oh, anywhere between 20 and 80 billion pounds.
There's quite a large difference between 20 and 80 billion pounds. Can you not be more precise?
Oh, I'm afraid not, Tim, darling. No. As our motto here at No Facts Needed Limited clearly states, why waste time with the facts when being vague makes more money?
I see. Well, thank you for joining us, Fiona Richardson. It has been most enfluminating.
You've been listening to Theatrephonic's production of HS Flume, written by Emmeline Braefield, with Rob Keeves as Timothy Barkswell and Pippa Meekings as Fiona Richardson. Directed by Emmeline Braefield. Produced by Cat on a Piano Productions. The Theatrephonic theme tune was composed by Jackson Pentland. Performed by Jackson Pentland, Mollie Fyfe-Taylor and Emmeline Braefield. For more information about the Theatrephonic podcast, go to catonapiano.uk/Theatrephonic. Tweet or Instagram us at Theatrephonic or visit our Facebook page. If you enjoy Theatrephonic and would like to get more content, please consider supporting us by visiting patreon.com/Theatrephonic. Please don't forget to rate and review. Thank you for listening.
Would you like to get to know more about the people behind Theatrephonic, the writers, the actors and directors? Well, now you can. Our Patreon members have the opportunity to ask questions which our creatives will then answer, if I can get hold of them. Find out everything you want to know about the people behind the characters. Visit patreon.com/Theatrephonic for more information. That's patreon.com/Theatrephonic.